What's up, honey? This is Dylan here with Designs by Dylan, and I'm here at Ellis Home and Garden today to show you some great products, guys. We have such a great demonstration today, and today is our Halloween episode. So happy Halloween! If I start twitching or something, it's because I've got this hair in my eyes. But you know, Morticia is my girl, and she's the mascot here at Ellis. So I wanted to do something fun today to have fun for Halloween, and I hope you join us, guys. So if you're at home and you are dressed up, whether in your pajamas or you have your own wig on, send us pictures because we'd love to see. But we're going to be doing a Christmas teardrop today. Me and Morticia, quit looking that way. And we're going to be having lots of fun. So leave your comments down below, guys, with your name, where you're watching from, and any questions or comments that you have about what we're making. And we will show you and answer any questions that you have. All right, so I'm going to move Morticia over and go behind the table and pull up my screen.
Morgan says I'm dead.
Oh, Morgan, how you doing? Okay.
Morning, Jackie.
Jackie, what do you think about my get up here? You know, this hair is just, I didn't realize hair was so hot. I'm about to roast over here. Let me see if I can refresh this so I can see everyone's comments. Let's see. Okay. So guys, we're going to be doing a Christmas teardrop today. My name is Dylan, and I'm with Designs by Dylan, guys, but I'm at Ellis here today, Ellis Home and Garden, to show you such great products. We're going to be doing a fabulous Christmas teardrop, and everything you see here, guys, can be found at ellishomeandgarden.com, so make sure you check out their website, because not only do we have great products, guys, but we have got, products that we're using today, but we've got great ribbon selections, seasonal products, everything you need to decorate your home, we have it on ellishomeandgarden.com. Okay, I can't wait to see everybody's comments. What's everybody saying about this wig?
Melanie says she's going to get fired. She's laughing.
Melody, me too. And if I lose my straight face, guys, it's because I keep forgetting I have this wig on until it goes in my eyes. So, let me keep loading so I can see everyone's comments.
Jackie, honey, I'm speechless.
I figured, though. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys, so I can load this. I can see everybody. It's not letting me see the comments over here. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. While that's loading, guys, if you have any questions, let Dina, she's gonna relay those to me because I have a problem seeing them right now on the computer. Okay, so to start off our Christmas teardrop, guys, we're gonna make a beautiful bow using Pro Bow the Hand. Again, this product is great if you cannot tie bows by hand, or your hands just won't allow you to, or if you have multiple to tie at one time and you don't want to, wear your hands out. This is such a great product. It makes beautiful bows, anything from a small, tiny little hair bow all the way to like a 30 to 50 yard tree topper bow. So you can really get the most out of this product, and it's available at ellishomeandgarden.com as well. So the first thing you want to do is select your ribbon, select your ribbon, guys. We have got some red and a little bit of lime here because the products we're going to use in our teardrop are mainly going to be red and lime with touches of gold. The reason I chose those is because it's kind of traditional, but that lime gives it a different element in there that's not so traditional. It breaks it up, and it's really fun and elegant. And once you put that on your door, it will cause a collision, honey, because it's going to be so pretty. So this hair keeps getting in my eye, my mouth, guys. Anyway. So let's go ahead and start with our bow, okay? So we're gonna have 26 gauge wire, guys. That's what we're gonna use today to tie our bow off. So no pipe cleaners needed on this one. We're gonna go ahead and use this wire. And you can use as many ribbons as you want in your bow, but I'm just gonna go with 3 ribbons today on this particular bow that I'm gonna make. Okay, so if you wanna look here, I'll have Dean get a little bit closer. We are gonna start with a 1.5 inch solid red, guys. And then we've got a 2.5 inch solid red. And then we've got this very pretty we've got this really pretty ivy ribbon, guys, that's got swirls in it, and we actually used this in the Christmas tree a while back on the demo that I did. So if you missed that, go back to our video tab on our Facebook page. You can find all past content and material, guys. Okay.
Jackie says to remember that the event is sold out, but they can still get in on the live stream.
Yes, guys, go on to jackiesreese.com and purchase your live stream tickets for the event that we're doing this weekend. Also, if you have purchased a ticket to the Wreath Retreat here in Longview, Texas this weekend, but you haven't got your kit, you need to go to ellishomeandgarden.com and purchase your kit, guys. You go to Shop by Department, and then they're under Designer Arrangements, and you can locate it and purchase it that way. All right, so we're going to start with this 1.5 inch red, guys, to create the bow. And the first thing we want to do is go ahead and dovetail that in to really just give it a cleaned up, straightened up look. And then you want to measure your tail out. I usually start at the base finger, and I go over here to row D, which is the D that I'm going to use on this particular bow, and measure it. bunch up your tail, and then take a piece of that 26 gauge wire and put it right behind there, just like that. Go over once and over twice again. All right? So that is how you're going to start your bow. Okay? So now we're going to put this right here. The top wire you're going to wrap around that base finger, guys. And then you're going to take the bottom wire and go around the nail and put underneath the board. Just like that. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull that tail at the top and get it out of the way. And we're going to start going around that first 1L, which is the left finger. Okay? Twist it. Come back around on this second one right here. Just like that. Now, I went around these once each, but I like to do 2 times so that it really just makes a big impact. So I'm going to go ahead and twist again and go over those same dowels one more time with that same ribbon. And make sure you try and do your pinch and twist right at the same spot so that it really helps secure your bow when you get done and get ready to tie it off. All right, so now we're going to use what's called a helping wire, guys. So you're going to take that second piece of 26 gauge wire and run it right underneath the center. And that is how you're going to tie off the bow, just like this.
Morgan wants you to get a pair of Morticia's earrings and bring home.
Oh yes, Morgan wanted to prepare those blinking earrings. All right, and we're going to just dovetail this right here and get it out of the way. All right, so guys, if you're just joining us, I'm here at Ellis Home & Garden today showing off their fabulous products, guys. And we're starting off our teardrop by making the bow on the Pro Bow in the hand. So if you're just joining us, I went ahead and did 4 loops. I used 2 dowels, but I went over them twice on each one. And I went ahead and dovetailed the ends to really just give it a complete finished look.
Ainsley's asking, do you use the pre-cut wire strips or do you cut it yourself?
Hey Ainsley, I used the pre-cut wire strips. I believe these are 24-inch strips. All right, so now we're going to go up with this fabulous ribbon. It's really eye-catching and gorgeous, so that's why I chose this to go in the center of my bow. So again, I'm going to start by cutting those ends. Okay, measure again, bunch it up, and that's going to go right here on that base finger to begin. Use that helping wire and really give it a good twist to secure it. You can raise the tail up and get it out of the way. And then start going over the next dowel. All right, and I have a lot of customers that have came in Ellis and they've asked me, you know, about the Pro Bow, and I'm telling you, it is such a great product. My good friend Regina Sellers, she is the creator, guys, and she's got some great demonstrational videos on her side as well that really show you step by step of all the different types of bows that you can make using this fabulous product. All right, so we've got those loops, and I'm going to go ahead and twist this off right there as well.
Kelly is asking, will you be at Wreath Makers Live?
Hi, Kelly. I'm not sure yet. You know, I'm just now getting some information on that, but I will definitely let you guys know as soon as I know something. All right, so that's what we've got so far, guys. Give me just, I'm going to see if I can scroll down and see everyone's comments again because it wasn't working a second ago. Let's see. Oh, here's a video tab. I've never used this before. Let's see. Open. Open. Nope, that didn't work. All right, so now we're going to go behind that particular ribbon with this solid because we do have a pattern in here, guys, so I wanted to, on each side of the pattern, I wanted to put a solid just to break it up a little bit.
Joanne's asking if you had a rough night.
Yes, Jolene, I did, honey. You know, I'm not used to wearing this. This is like a bad drag show gone wrong. If you go see a drag show and this is what it looks like, you need to get a refund. But it is Halloween, and I just wanted to have fun. So if you're just joining us, guys, and you're going, what the heck am I watching? Guys, I'm here at Ellis Home & Garden showing off their fabulous products, and I'm going to be doing a teardrop for you today, a Christmas teardrop. But it is a Halloween season, and I do love to have fun and make everyone laugh and have a good time because I'm always down to have a good time. You can ask Dina. You should see her when she came in the door. She about died when I had this on. But that's why we started a little late because it took me a minute. I didn't know how much trouble it was to have hair like this and to get it to look this good. But, you know, I finally did. So we're just here to have a good time, guys. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and trim my tails on this, and we're going to come behind with the solid red. what's everyone's children going to be for Halloween? If your children are going to dress up for Halloween, your kids, go ahead and leave a comment, guys, and let me know. We had our pumpkin glow at Ellis. It was, I think, was it last week or the week before? The week before.
The week before.
We had a lady came up and she was dressed as Winnie from Hocus Pocus, which is one of my favorite Halloween movies. And her little girl was dressed as what's the daughter's name? Or the sister? I can't think of it right now. But
I've seen that movie every year, many times every year, and I can't think.
I know, I can't think. But she was dressed as the daughter, and it was super cute. And I had to take a picture of her so that we could hopefully post it on our Facebook page. Facebook page. Whew, Jesus. This is out of control. Okay. So look how pretty that looks with the solid red behind it. And then we have that pattern in the front. In the middle. And then we have the solids on the front and the back.
Wednesday Addams, Green Arrow, and a Ghostbuster.
Wednesday Addams, I could possibly be her if I was pale and I had long, straight black hair. Isn't that Wednesday that does that? I love that show. Addams Family used to come on all the time on TV, like reruns and the movies and stuff, and I would always watch it. Have you guys been to the movies lately? I went and saw the new Halloween.
Sarah, Mary, and Winnie.
Sarah, Mary, and Winnie. No, the sister to Max. You know, the little girl with long hair? Mary, I think, is one of my faves, too, because she rides around in that vacuum cleaner. Ain't nothing like riding a Hoover, honey. And, but anyway, you guys need to go see the new Halloween movie. You know, it's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it, which she was in the original. And it was awesome.
Estella, I used to live in Bowling Green.
Where's that at?
Kentucky.
Oh.
About an hour north of Nashville.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome. And guys, if we have any first timers, welcome. You picked such a great day to come. Leave a comment down below, guys. Let us know it's your first time viewer, how you heard about us, and where you're coming from. Annie, is that her name?
That's what Morgan says.
Morgan, that ain't her name. My sister Morgan?
Yeah.
Morgan, have several
Danny.
seats. Danny, that's it. It's Danny. Annie. Good God, this ain't Disney, honey. Okay. Oh, the air just came on. It's even better. So guys, if you like the selection of ribbon that we're using today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and let me know. And be sure to send your photos to us. We'd love to see all of your fabulous photos of your decorating that you've done for not only the fall and Halloween season, but the upcoming Christmas season. We love to see how you use the Ellis products and showcase those in your designs in your home because they are super great. And I love using them in my home as well. Okay.
Do you have a name for this bow, or is it...
I do not, guys. I love this product because it's so versatile and you can use it for many different things and you can get many different looks with this particular bow maker. And that's what I love about it. So I just kind of do my own thing and get my own type of bow, really. And I like to double the loops sometimes, like I did at the very beginning. So if you're just joining at the beginning, instead of just doing one loop on each dowel, I actually did two on the 1R and the 1L. At the top.
Dinah Lombardi is asking how are you twisting it in the back.
Oh, can you get up, Dina, with that? We have a tripod on the camera, so I don't know if she can get really good. But let me show you. So you go over the... Oop, I didn't do that tight enough. Uh-oh, the camera fell. You want to take it out of that?
If I can.
Give us just a second, guys. I want her to be able to get up and show you how we twist it really well. Coming off of there. All right, there we go. So right here at the back, guys, so Dina can get over, we have it tied right there with that helping wire. So I usually put my pointer finger right there, twist it or pinch it just like that, and then twist it in the same spot every time. And I kind of use my thumb to hold it in place. I go back over that dowel, and then I come back and I pinch and I twist just like that. And then I use that wire right here, the helping wire, and I come back and tie off each one because I'm using different ribbons. And this bow that I'm using, guys, this technique, this is a great way to use up any scraps that you may have. So if you've got a lot of scraps laying around and you really want to do a fun wreath or a garland or arrangement and you don't want to open up any new ribbon, this is a great way to use an existing ribbon and get a great outcome with a great bow.
Vicki says she went to the Facebook page to look for last year's Christmas videos and she can't find them.
Oh my gosh, Vicki. Well, I'll have to check on here and see because I can't even find today on here. But I will check. If you'll send us a message, if you're looking for one in particular, I can go back and I can hopefully forward you the video that you're looking for. So to finish off this bow, we're going to go ahead and use this gorgeous ivy ribbon, and we're going to put this on the back. And we're going to finish this off with the pattern ribbon. Okay, so again, pinch and twist right there near the back. Come around, put your last tail on there, pinch and twist here. And now I'm going to show you how we can take this off of the board and finish this off. So bring around that helping wire that we used and tie this last two loops off. Okay, trim your tails, just like that. Okay, so that first wire we put on the dowel, guys, take it and uncoil it, just like that. And then take that bottom one off the nail. And you can actually tie it just like this. Group it really good together. And then twist it really tight so it all stays secure in place. Just like that. Now I usually take the base finger off, set it to the side, and your bow will just lift off. And see there, this bow looks exactly like your bow would look if you tied it by hand, but we use the Fabulous Pro Bow of the Hand, and it made a gorgeous bow. And I take mine down, guys, because I got a lot going on, especially today with this new situation. So I didn't want to knock anything off. So if you want to get rid of the tripod, we can just hold it. All right, so I'm going to set this to the side and get out my fluff box, and this is how I'm going to fluff the bow, guys. Okay, so it's got an eye hook here in the center. So I'm going to slip my bow underneath there and then tie it off right here on this nail. Now this is where, and Regina will tell you this, guys, this is where you want to really show your bow some love. Take some time, really have fun with it, and you know, use your hands to shape your bow and perfect it and make it look very good, because this is going to be a center point or a focal point on the centerpiece or the teardrop that we're using. So you want to make sure you take a little bit of time fluffing it. And I usually pull two to the side, and then if I do those two to the side, I come on an opposite side with the other reds.
Eric Church, that's who you remind me of.
With this hair on?
With the glasses and the hair.
Oh, I don't know Eric, but I'll have to look him up.
Country singer.
All right. So I'm just going to begin shaping my bow, guys, and fluffing it. And, you know, one thing you always want to remember when doing a bow is you want it to come alive, and you want it to, you know, look like it has depth and dimension in it. You don't want it to be flat like a pancake, okay? So how you get that is run your hands up in the loops, guys, and really give them just a tug, okay? Because they've got wire in them, and so they will withhold any shape that you want them to, which is the great thing. And, you know, if you've never tied a bow before, if you've never really worked with ribbon on designs, make sure you purchase wired ribbon, because it will withstand the shape that you want, and it will give you height and length even. And unwired ribbon will not do that for you.
Do you put the wire through the eye hook, or do you put it under it?
I just slip it under the eye hook. So now I have it fluffed, but I'm going to go back, guys. Again, use your hands, kind of give those loops some love, honey, because look at this one down here. It is flat, like my stomach used to be. So you really want to get in there and just fluff it back up and make it look really pretty. Just like that. So that's how our bow turned out, guys. Very pretty. And, you know, we're going to put this now in just a second on our teardrop. But, you know, you could put this on a present. How pretty would it be to get a present for someone, wrap it up with a nice wrapping paper, and then put this bow on top of there. And to get it off here, guys, you just take that wire you wrapped around that eye or that nail right there, and you just slip it out. And boom, you have a beautiful bow, guys. Again, this product, the Pro Bow of the Hand, is available at ellishomeandgarden.com. So pop on there today and get that. Okay, so I'm going to roll this ribbon up real quick, and then I'm going to bring my board over here on the front side so that I can show you guys how we're going to put together this beautiful teardrop that we're going to do.
Francis, we sell the Pro Bow of the Hand, and you can get the fluff box on Regina's website.
Yeah, probowofthehand.com. She sells the fluff box, guys. All right. Now we're going to move over to the other side. Let me get that over there. gonna bring my board. I can't see the comments today, so I'm just gonna have Dina read me anything. All right. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you how to make a fabulous Christmas teardrop that you can use on your door all season long, okay? We're going to use this one today. It's a $9.99 teardrop and it's our item of the week, so it's 50% off, so that means you get it for $5. The great thing that a lot of people don't know about these PVC teardrops is you can use them all season long, you know? You don't just have to use them for Christmas, but you can use them for fall, you can use them for spring, for Easter. They make a great foundation for anything that you want to put on it to decorate with. So we're going to start by fluffing it, okay? This is how it comes, like it's been slammed in the box, and this is not how you want it to look on your front door, and you want it to have a great foundation. So to begin, you want to come through here and really start shaping it. Touch every piece of greenery, give some of it a lift, and then pull some of it out to the sides, just like this, so that you get that great base to begin your project on.
Pam, it's all wired ribbon. If you don't use the wire, your bows will be flat. Your loops will be flat.
Yeah, we don't want that, guys. Nothing is good flat in design. You want everything to have some height, some length, some dimension, all of that stuff. All right. So see, it just took about 5 seconds and we flipped her out and now she is ready to decorate. Scoot that over just a little. All right, so that beautiful bow that we just used the Pro Bow the hand to make, we're going to put that here at the top of the teardrop. And as you can see, I haven't even attached it yet, but if you want something that you can hang on your windows outside or on each side of your front door but don't want to invest a lot of money, these bad boys are $5 today. You can make a beautiful bow, stick it on top, and even leave it green, and it's pretty just like that. A bow or some ribbon of any sort, of any kind, really makes a difference when designing. So keep that in mind. So if you've got something but it just needs a touch of color or something, you can add a bow, guys, and it will be awesome. So I'm going to take the wire that I tied this off with, and I'm going to put it here on the teardrop. I'm just going to twist that wire around the existing greenery. So no glue needed for this step. And then once you have it on there, of course, you want to go back and you want to fluff it out and make it look as beautiful as you can. Okay, not anything is permanent. So once you place it on here, you're going to have to go back and maneuver things to really get them to lay and to shape like you want them to.
Eva, go to ellishomeandgarden.com and the teardrop is on there.
All right, so we have that bow on there, guys. So the next thing we want to do, just like we did in the fall teardrop a while back, is we want to carry out some of these ribbon patterns throughout the teardrop all the way to the bottom, okay? So how we're going to do that is I'm going to use some of this ribbon here that I had just a second ago in the bow, and I'm going to weave this throughout the teardrop as we get to the bottom.
Okay. Will this ribbon last in the weather?
In direct rain, I would spray some Aquanet hairspray on it like I need today, or I would spray some Scotch-Guard because that'll kind of help repel the fading and prevent the fading and the bleeding. You know, sometimes ribbon, the color in it can bleed, so it'll help both of those things. Okay, so I've cut 2 strips, guys, just like this. These are probably about 2.5 foot long, and they might be too long, but when I do ribbon, I like to cut it a little bit too long. I can always go back and trim those tails if I need it to be a little longer. And this one is so pretty, so I'm going to put this one on top. And I'm going to, I'm not used to girls. Do y'all get this hair in your mouth? Because, oh my God, I don't know how y'all do. I feel like I have spider webs or something. So I'm going to go ahead and pinch this off up here at the top. And right here underneath the bow, guys, on the left side, we're going to go ahead and tie this off using, again, that existing greenery. Come back through and we're going to tie it right there in the center, okay? And again, no wire, no pipe cleaners needed for this. Use the greenery that's on here, wrap it around there a couple times and really give it a tug and it will keep it secure in place, okay? I'm going to trim this off about right here. And I kind of just slanted it, but you could also dovetail it if you want to do that. And this is a great example because these are 5-yard rolls, some of these ribbons, and you run out of ribbon. But you can still, without opening another roll and using just a piece of it, you can, complete your teardrop by using some of your other ribbon, okay?
Rebecca says that's why her hair is always pulled back, honey.
Rebecca, girl, I'm telling you, this is just too much. Next, I'm going to take 2 pieces of this red, and I'm going to put them together and come right here in the center of this teardrop and tie that on there just like that. And we're going to come down to the bottom and tie that off. Okay? So you have 2 loops, one on the left, one on the right, and we have these 2 tails. I'm going to trim them just a little bit more at an angle and alternate them just like that. Okay? So a lot of people always, the first thing they say is, how do you get hair out of your eyes? No, the first thing they say is how do you put the ribbon? How do you secure the ribbon in your teardrop, in your wreaths, in your arrangements? And that's a very good question because ribbon is the first thing that you want to put in your teardrop or your wreath or whatever you're designing at the time. So this is how I put the ribbon in there. And again, if you don't want to break the bank, if you just want something to accent either your door, your mantle, this is a great way to do that, guys, without breaking the bank. And it's beautiful just like it is, but I'm going to show you how to make it even prettier. Okay? So let me get this out of the way. Alright, so the next thing we're going to add, guys, is some poinsettias. Now remember, if you don't like poinsettias, that's no big deal because you can replace those with a hydrangea, a magnolia. Both of those items are popular with the Christmas season and decorating, so keep that in mind because you can definitely use those as well. So I've got these 3 red poinsettias here. They actually come on a stem together, so if you look on our website under Shop by Department, under Seasonal and Christmas Floral, you'll see a stem with 3 poinsettias, but I already cut them off, guys, so it makes it easier for me here. And we're going to go ahead and shape those. Now, I like to kind of bend the leaves so they're kind of pointing up. Now, you can shape them and fluff them how you like in your designs, but this is just what I like to do. Okay, so I fluffed it out just like that. And we're going to start inserting these into the teardrop here. So I'm going to kind of put one right over here on the right side, one on the left, and then one back down on the right. So everything is not so symmetric in design. You don't always want that. Sometimes it is better to have symmetric items, but on this particular thing I'm not going to. I'm going to alternate them kind of at a different pattern.
Jackie said goodbye. She's got to start packing and getting ready to head to Longview.
Bye, Jackie. Okay. So we're going to stick that one in right there. Okay. On the left side here, I'm going to add another one. And again, you want to fluff these before you add them in here. Let's see. Just like that right here. And remember, always go back and kind of add them in here without gluing them first before you make it permanent to make sure that's where you want your poinsettia to be, or your flower to be.
Connie said maybe if you put some of the hair behind your ears, maybe it'd stay.
I tried that, Connie, but it's just not a good look for me, honey. I tried. I just can't. All right, and then we're going to take this last one and we're going to add it down here at the base. And you can also create a beautiful teardrop without the poinsettias, but I just feel like they're a staple for Christmas. And so that's why I like to use them in a lot of my items. And they fill up a lot of space. So that helps with your budget as well. Okay, so I've got that one right there. I'm going to tilt it to the right, just like that. So I've added my 3 poinsettias. And you can see already what a great filler that was. You know, just those 3 flowers filled out a lot of space in the teardrop. And another tip I want to give you is if you do a teardrop and you want it to be longer, but the actual PVC is not long enough, you can take your ribbon and leave your tails long like I have here, and that gives you length on your teardrop and makes it and appears to be longer than it actually is. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to go back with some red balls. You know, I love Christmas ornaments, and these are great that we sell here at Ellis because they're boxed ornaments. They come as a set of 4. They're $19.99, and I think the ornaments are, what, 50% off now? So they're only $10 for a box of 4. They're styrofoam, so you can chunk them at somebody or knock them off on the floor, and you don't have to worry about them breaking.
I dropped a bunch of them this weekend, and they didn't break.
See, that's a really good thing. And they actually have hangers on them already, so if you were going to use these for a tree, they come with the hangers, which is a great addition to purchasing a box of ornaments. And you don't have to go and spend money on ornament hangers. Okay, so I'm going to trim those off though, because on this particular project, I don't need the hangers on there. And I'm going to start adding my ornaments in, guys, where you think that they need to be. I put a good amount of glue on there so it will really hold its place in here. And I'm alternating. I'm probably going to put 3 ornaments as well. I got 4 in the pack, but I can always use that 4th and final ball for another project. Okay, I've got this one right here. I'm going to put down here on the bottom. Just like that. All right, so I've got the 3 ornaments in there and the 3 poinsettias. And if you're just now watching, guys, I'm going to kind of give a recap for those viewers that just joined. We started with the bow at the top. We added our ribbon and our tails in there. And now we added our poinsettias and our ball ornaments. Okay? So the next and final thing, we're going to add lots of floral. And this is what's going to really make this teardrop come to life and come alive. Kind of like my hair is not. This is dead. But, you know, I want it to come alive and really be beautiful and stand out on the door or the mantle or wherever you're going to place it in your home.
Kelly says, I want to start decorating for Christmas. Is it too early? Thanksgiving isn't even here yet.
Girl, no. I have had my house decorated since September. And it's really great because when I come home, I don't have to worry about it. It's already done. One less thing I have to worry about. So I'm going to start adding the floral, guys, at the top behind the bow. Again, don't come and stick something straight in your bow because you don't want to lose that. It's very pretty. You worked and you spent a lot of time making that beautiful bow, so you don't want to hide it. You want it to be seen. So that's why I stuck it behind the top of the bow. Now I'm going to come through and add it on the sides. Again, behind the ribbon, just to give it a little bit of a backdrop, just like that. And on the other side as well. And I'm taking this one berry pick and I'm cutting it apart. And look how many uses I'm getting out of one pick. So remember that you don't have to put tons and tons and tons of product in your arrangement to really make it work. You can just use pieces at a time and make it subtle but still elegant. So you can see there on the top, I put that behind the bow and it really reflects and makes the bow stand out really well. And I'm just going to keep following this pattern throughout the bottom of this teardrop. So again, I've cut this also, and I'm going to start going down and adding more berries where I see fit. This is one of my favorite stems here at Ellis. You'll notice that I use it a lot in a lot of projects.
Susan asked, what letter did you do your bow at?
I use row D. That's usually the row I use most of the time. It's row D. Okay, so I'm going to start adding it. Again, going down, you just want to do a little bit at a time. And if you have spaces or holes or gaps that you see as you continue, don't freak out because we're going to have other products that we can use to fill in all of those spaces.
This is a 24-inch teardrop.
Oh, I don't have the tag, but I think that's the one that's $9.99 and it's 50% off this week because it's the item of the week, guys, that we feature here on our online videos. And so it's only $5. So it's a great time to stack up on that, especially if you're a designer or a wreath maker, you know, and you need some great foundations that aren't too expensive. I use this one a lot in most of my designs.
D as in dog.
Yes, row D is what we use for the bow. Put some here. And down here on the bottom. Don't forget the bottom also.
Jackie, everything he's using is online.
Yep, EllisHomeandGarden.com, guys. You can find all of the great products that I've used today in this particular arrangement, which is going to be our teardrop that most people would put on the door. And the reason I love the teardrop, it's a great alternative for a basic wreath. You know, wreaths are so basic and they're so traditional, and if you want to get away from that and do something, you know, totally different, this is the route to go. And remember, always step back from your project and get a good look before you continue. I'm going to have Dina scan up close so you guys can see what is going on so far. And again, any questions or comments that you guys see or you want to ask, go ahead and drop those down below with your name, where you're watching from. We'd love to interact. Got glue everywhere. Okay, so now we've got some red, so we want to add some color. Okay, we've got lots of red in here, which is great because red reminds me of Christmas. It's one of my favorite colors, but I want to break it all up by adding something different, okay? So these are some of my favorites, guys. These are little berries.
That last pick, what was it called?
This is called a red berry pick. I think that's what it's called. You can find it on our website. Is this the tag? Yeah, it's called 32-inch berry spray with glitter, okay? And it's $9.99 and 50 off, so only $5 for that pick also. And I only use 2 of those. Those 3 for $10. You can really start to fill out your arrangement. So this is another one of my favorites. It's got some larger berries, and I like to have a variety. That's why I chose these. And it's got some beautiful leaves behind it also. I'm going to tear that tag off and start fluffing this. And I'm going to show you again how you can get multiple uses out of this one stem. So cut that in the center, just like that. And you have 2 now, 2 picks out of 1 stem.
Can you put too much on there?
You definitely can, guys, and this is why I wanted to show you how you can cut apart picks and get really 2 or 3 pieces out of 1 stem, and you don't have to overbuy or put in here, because you can definitely have too much and you don't want to do that.
Christy, you can go back and watch the replay, and he did the bow at the very beginning.
Yeah. So I'm going to go through now with that line. Look at that. Boom. I mean, I just added a little bit, and you see what a difference it makes with a little bit of color. That lime off that red is very elegant and pretty, and I love it. And there's no pattern that I follow when adding florals. I just start adding a little bit at a time. I want to make sure I have some everywhere where it's very well seen, and I'll come through and continue to add as I go. So again, these right here, remember, shape them, and then come through and break it off in the center, cut it off, and now you have 2 stems out of that one. Okay, you go back underneath your loops, add more florals. And I'm going to get in front of here in just a second because I've got to pull this over. Okay, and remember on your teardrops, just like with everything else, is that you want it to be, you want it to come out and be alive and not flat. So remember, shape is very important. Keep that in mind when designing. Okay, so you can see right here a little bit of a void, so we're going to take another one of those and fill in that area as well. And I'm not doing them so close together because I have another design element over there, which is another berry stem, and I'm going to add in a second. And I want to make sure I leave room to add that in here and it not be too cluttered. Okay, you can go through and maneuver things, like I said before, to get it in the place that you want to add. So I'm going to back up and have Dina get up close and show you what we've done so far, because I'm going to look at it from back here to see what I need to add next. Hey Sherry, Cheryl, and Gail, hope you're all having good days. I missed that I'm not able to see the comments today. I couldn't get the computer to work for some reason.
Gail says she's getting excited because she's going to meet you in 3 days.
Oh my God, Gail, I cannot wait, girl. We're going to have so much fun. All right, I've got one more of these, and I'm going to add them kind of up here at the top. So we have this same element up there at the top, and it's evenly distributed throughout the whole teardrop. Okay, so right here on this side, add some, and then also on the left, I'm going to add some as well. And again, I'm going behind the bow to give it that backdrop, just like that. All right? So now we've added all of that particular stem that we're going to add, because again, someone asked, can you overdo it? And you can. So you want to stay away from that and just do a little at a time until you get it to the fullness that you want. So now I'm going to go back with some other berries, which are, again, some of my favorites. They're smaller, And they have some larger ones on there also. And you can find these on our website, guys, ellishomeandgarden.com, along with everything that I'm using today. And I'm actually going to cut these all apart. All separate.
What about adding some frosted elements so it looks like it's been snowed on?
Definitely, guys. You can use different greenery, whether it's cedar, whether it's flocking, any of those things you can definitely add in here to break up all the glitter if that's something that you want to do. I love taking a flock tree or a flock garland or a flock piece and adding other elements into it, and you really get a different look. So yes, you can definitely do that.
Tammy's asking, when you use a set of teardrops, do you place the flowers and everything in the exact same place, or is it opposite?
I usually do it opposite, guys. You can use symmetry in design, which I do sometimes, but it's also fun to break it up and not have everything so exact. So I like the points that is I put one on the right side here, I put one on the left side, and one down here. So I use those as well when designing.
And what's the name of this pick?
This one is called 26-inch glittered mixed berry spray, and Rebecca usually posts a supply list, guys, in the notes section or underneath in the comments, so it's easier for you to locate, and you can go and purchase everything online by using that list that she creates for you.
And if you wanted to put lights on this, you'd do that first?
Yes, if you want to add lights to this project, guys, definitely do that first. Wouldn't it be funny if my wig just fell off? As I'm bending over. So if you like what you see so far, guys, and you love the glitter like I do, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think.
Lots of thumbs and hearts.
Cool, cool, cool. I love Christmas teardrops. Okay, I'm going to have Dina scan up close again. Again, I just want her to keep doing that so everyone gets a good look at what we're doing and what we're creating. And this will be beautiful on the front door of a huge house or castle doors, or, you know, another idea, which I'll show you in just a second. Let me add one more piece. When I backed up just a second ago, that's what I do when she zooms up. I noticed right here I had a little bit of a void. One of the things you could do if you didn't want to use this for a door piece is, you know, the top of it is larger and it tapers off and gets smaller. You can actually take two of these designs, butt them up together, and make a great centerpiece, just like that. I mean, you lay them on the table, you know, butt it up together with the bows together, and they taper off near the end of the table. Great centerpiece idea, okay? And it's very affordable. You can definitely do that on a budget and get a great outcome. You can take candlesticks, put on either side of the long arrangement that you have made, or the teardrop, and give it some height, okay?
Cindy, there is no foam behind this.
No foam, guys. Everything is on the teardrop. So again, we just completed a Christmas teardrop, and I added lots of florals, but I didn't add so many where it looks cluttered or congested, because you want to stay away from that in design. Okay? And for someone asking about the foam, I'll actually pick it up and show you the back. So it's just on the teardrop, just like that. Everything is glued in or tied in, just like the bow was. And then here's the front and side, a beautiful Christmas teardrop. And it matched that beautiful tree that we did a couple weeks ago. And you can find that on our video tab under all the past videos that we've done here. And the tree was on there as well. When you use hot glue, sometimes it's kind of stringy, so I have to go back and move it around so it gets off of there.
Rebecca's going to post a supply list, and she'll post the website as to where to find all these.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, that is our Christmas teardrop. I hope everyone had a great time today. I know I did. I can't wait to get this wig off. But it is Halloween, so I wanted to have fun. And guys, don't forget, you can find me. You know, I don't work at Ellis every day during the week now. Just here on Tuesdays to showcase their fabulous products, guys. But you can find me also at Designs by Dylan, D-Y-L-A-N, on my Facebook page, guys, where I have lots of great things going on. I showcase my installs. I have a group, guys. I do live videos on there. So again, check me out, Designs by Dylan. You can check it out on Facebook there, D-Y-L-A-N. And don't forget to go to ellishomeandgarden.com, guys, because they have such fabulous products that I've used in my own house and in this design here today. And you can locate everything needed to make this teardrop and more at ellishomeandgarden.com. So make sure you check it out. Hope everyone has a fabulous week. I'm going to be at the Wreath Retreat, guys, November 1st through the 4th this weekend with lots of great people, so I hope to see everyone there. If you haven't purchased your kit, guys, from ellishomeandgarden.com, go on there and purchase it today if you're coming to that retreat, because we want you to be able to make and take the beautiful arrangement that I'm going to be making, guys, and we have other great demonstrations there as well, lots of wreaths, so we can't wait to see you there also. All right, guys, well, I hope everyone has a happy Halloween, and I hope you bring your kids out. You'll have a great time as a family. We're going to, a friend of ours, little kid, has a birthday party, so we're going to go to that tomorrow night. It's going to be super fun. So, happy Halloween, everyone, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye, guys.
Bye.